Hello to all, and welcome to the first episode of Just Yards Podcave. And I am your friendly neighborhood guy next door, Iyard Gonzalez, na mag-share sa inyo ng maraming good stuff. Stuff that will help us face the days ahead of us with much positivity and hopefully even inspiration. So, before anything else, gusto ko kayong batiin ng Happy New Year. We are still at the start of the year 2022. And today, as I am recording this podcast, we are celebrating the Lunar New Year. So, dati ang tawag ko dito is Chinese New Year o tawag ng marami, Chinese New Year. But hindi lang pala Chinese ang nag-celebrate ng Lunar New Year. May iba't ibang race like Vietnamese and other races or other countries. So, Happy Lunar New Year to all of you are celebrating right now and Happy New Year sa ating lahat. Okay? So, dahil Happy New Year ngayon, ang ating first episode today is entitled New Year's Resolution. Di nga. Siguro nagtataka kayo, bakit may di nga sa theme ng ating New Year's Resolution ngayon. Kasi alam natin, we know that ang New Year's resolution parang, gagawa ka ng New Year's resolution pero hindi naman nagagawa. It's like being treated like a promise na sinasabi na ba na promises are meant to be broken. And New Year's resolution, gagawin mo yan, you will write down your New Year's resolution pero hindi naman nangyayari talaga. And actually on this podcast, we want to get away with that concept or with that idea na hindi naman nangyayari ang New Year's resolution. Bagamat, yes, even I myself, nangyayari sa akin yan na sa bagong taon, gagawin ko to, gagawin ko ganyan. Pero nangyari, hindi rin nangyayari. So this time, I would like to share something that will help us really do it. No? And when I say really do it, hindi yung tips para magawa mo siya. So we would just change some things on how we do our New Year's resolution. Because normally, when we are making New Year's resolution, we are too specific. Halimbawa, hindi na ako maninigarilyo, hindi na ako kain ng kanin, o mag-workout na ako. We are too specific na ang nangyayari hindi mo nagagawa. Meron tayong 365 days in a year, but within that year, hindi siya nagagawa. And one of the possible reason bakit hindi siya nagagawa, it's either na-discourage na. Kasi halimbawa, January, February, March, hindi mo pa siya nagagawa. So what happens is, bumibigay ka na. You already give up. So instead of focusing on the exact thing that we will do in our New Year's resolution, let's make it more general. Para naman we can have the sense of accomplishment, sense of accomplishment na you were able to make a step towards this New Year's resolution. And today I will share to you 4 things that we could use or we could have as our New Year's resolution. And actually, this is my own New Year's resolution that I would like to share to everyone. Though the things that are under this are my suggestions, and I myself will try to be doing it. But I want to make sure that I will accomplish each of these resolutions. So without further ado, what are this what are these resolutions that we can have for this new year? So first is to be more healthy. Health is wealth. Dahil aanhin mo nga ang marami kang pera kung ikaw naman ay hindi malusog ang pangangatawan. Pero mahirap din naman kung ikaw naman ay hindi mayaman, health na lang ang meron ka, then ingatan na natin yung health na yan. So, let this year be a year that we can focus more on our health, especially since 2020 our health were threatened by and are still being threatened by this COVID-19. And many lives were lost. We are saddened by this tragedy caused by this pandemic. And actually, this event helped us, or even helped me, to really consider and give attention to my health. Kung ating mapapansin, ang mga though COVID-19 is walang sinisino, pero higher risk yung mga taong meron ng mga underlying condition, which is I myself has an underlying condition na made me very vulnerable if I will be contracted, and I was contracted with COVID-19. Eh, doon ko lalo na realize na talaga kailangan maging healthy. Though being healthy doesn't mean we will not get sick anymore. We will still be. But at least if we are healthy, our immune system is more capable of, fighting off viruses or bacteria or anything that could make a person be more sick. So, be more healthy. Ano mga pwede natin gawin para tayo ay maging healthy? When I say healthy, I'm not only talking about physical health. Kasama na dyan yung mental health, emotional health, body, physical health, and of course, ang ating spiritual health. But on this part, I would just like to focus on the mental, emotional, and the body. Okay? So, ano mga pwede natin gawin? First is to be healthy, have a pet. Have a pet, no? Pet helps us with our anxiety, stress, and other mental health disorder or sickness, no? Ako mismo, I have my own pet here. Her name is Asi. Actually, this was first suggested to me by my pastor because I was so stressed at nababakas nila sa aking muka na yung stress masyado kong kinokonsume, no, na nakikita nila na eyebags ko lumalaki, nangingitim yung mata ko, at yung high blood pressure ko high. My blood pressure is always high. Doon na ako nag-start mag-maintenance and everything. And ayun nga. So, I was suggested to have a pet. But wala tayong pambili ng pet. Though may adoption naman. But I was a little bit, reserved in getting a pet. Kasi baka asthmahin ka and stuff like that. But then, when someone gave me a pet, that pet, my dog, really helped me with my stress, no? With my stress. Kaya, sa iba naman, having a dog, having a cat, or any pet, it helped them with their depression and even anxiety. So, have a pet, no? To cheer you up if you are if there's someone, or if you are having some emotional, trouble, heartbreak, or whatsoever, you're sad, may kakaibang joy na binibigay yung ating pets sa atin, especially if they can interact with us. No, sa akin yung aso ko, malambing siya, she's sweet, no, and I can really feel I have someone with me, no, and trying to cheer me up. Darating ka pa lang sa bahay, nakasalubong na siya sa'yo. So have a pet, no. And another thing to be healthy is eat healthy foods. Eat healthy foods, or eat clean. Ako mismo, it's really hard pag meron tayong mga nakasanayan ng pagkain. It's really hard to change, to adjust. But we have to just make a step and start eating healthy food, clean food, kasi may mga pagkain na, akala pag healthy, kain ng marami. It's not always about eating a lot. It's not always eating a lot. No. Being healthy or eating right measurement, right food, avoid as much as possible processed food or fast food, dahil they have stuff in there that could harm our bodies. So start eating right, no? Start eating right, and make a step forward, no? Kung masyado kang um kung masyado kang lumalaki, and you know that because it happened to me, that the size, when I'm getting bigger, I'm getting more, sickly. So I started before getting rid of rice, or eating small portion of rice, and I've naramdaman ko na, mas magaan ang katawan ko. Mas magaan ang katawan ko. It was then when I was doing intermittent fasting. Di ako hinihika, hindi magaan ang katawan ko, magaan gumising, madaling makatulog. Then, when I stopped doing intermittent fasting, ayan, I got bigger again a little bit. Then, sabi ko, I will start eating right. So, the first thing I get rid of is rice. And getting rid of rice, may mga replacement tayo, like quinoa rice or brown rice. No, brown rice yung dalawa. At first, it was kind of hard, but then, I like how it's affecting my body. So, start eating healthy foods, or start eating clean foods. So, ayan. Because we eat more than we do other stuff. So, to be healthy, we really have to watch out on what we are eating. So, eat healthy food. Ano pa? Exercise on a regular basis, or be active. No, we produce, exercising is benefiting a person a lot. No, actually, eto din, ako mismo, I want to put myself on exercising. Though I'm starting little by little as well. No, because I know that I need to move. No, and I like its benefit. No, naririnig ko to sa iba, nababasa ko to, that we produce happy hormones when we exercise. Yes. According to Harvard Health Publishing, or Harvard Medical School, exercise reduces levels of body stress hormones such as adrenaline and cortisol. It also stimulates the production of endorphins, chemicals in the brain that are the body's natural painkillers and mood elevators. So, may reference pa tayo. So, exercise is beneficial sa ating katawan. Hindi lang siya nag-grow ng muscle, hindi lang siya nag-help sa circulation ng blood, but also exercise, helps us produce these hormones that will kill the pain and also will put us on the right mood. Gagaan, hindi lang gagaan yung mga binubuhat natin, kundi gagaan din yung ating mga iniisip at dibdib dahil pinapagaan ito o tumutulong to sa ating mood. Okay? So be more healthy. Try doing exercises. Kahit yung small amount, jogging, start with walking, jogging, then push up, or lifting some things. No? So, ayan. And also, read books. Read books. And do brain exercises. Dahil, I've witnessed some people who are aging and their brains were the ones that were really putting them down. Hindi lang sila basta nagiging malilimutin. They had this disease in them that hindi lang sila nakakalimot ng mga bagay-bagay or ng memories, but even their bodies are shutting down because the brain forgets to send the message to the part of that body. Kaya nakakalimutan ng katawan gumalaw kasi yung brain nakalimutan. No, so I've lost a loved one because of that disease, dementia. Nagkaroon siya ng dementia. No, and now I have my mom with me, and I want her to keep on reading. I want her to have brain exercises, mga games, para ba ang brain maging healthy. And even I myself, I kept on reading. I kept on not just thinking about stuff, but I kept on reading. I just want to make sure that my brain is working and my memory is being sharpened. So first, New Year's resolution is be more healthy with the brain, with our mind, healthy in our emotion, and healthy in our physical body. Okay? So New Year's resolution number 1, be more healthy. Second is be more kind. Be more kind. We are living in a time, our society right now, though we don't know if it's just manipulated by media, but you know what? Every time we're watching news, ang dami-daming bad news. Ang dami-daming bad news. Buti dito sa aming community. Yung community channel dito, hindi lang siya tuwing Saturday, meron silang good news. Kasi for the entire week parang puros yung kanilang newscast, it's always bad. So ginagawa nila pag Saturday, ang pinapakita nila yung mga good news. And one of the good news that they're showing is kindness. There's a lot of hate around us. There's a lot of chaos that's been taking place, kaguluhan in our surroundings. And the only way that we can fight it is through kindness. Sinabi rin ni Jesus Christ yan fight evil with goodness. Fight evil with kindness. Sabi nga nung pastor ko dyan sa Philippines, don't pay evil for evil, but pay evil with goodness. No? Baitan natin. So be more kind, no? Be more respectful, no? Especially tayo mga kabataan, no? Minsan tayo ay pag nainis, nairita, nabawalan, minsan nagiging disrespectful tayo sa mga matatanda sa atin, sa ating parents, or even sa ating mga nakakatandang kapatid. No, but then let us be more respectful. Let us try to be more respectful. My uncle told me, actually, I never came across with any book that said that, But then my uncle told me when we were, we were having some snack at McDonald's. But this is not sponsored by McDonald's though. But then we were having some snack, and my uncle loved to talk about stuff and everything. Then he asked me, sabi ba ni Christ, love one another as you love yourself. How do you show that you love another person? Because when Christ said, love one another, hindi lang yung mahal mo sa buhay o yung malapit sa'yo, yung mamahalin mo. Kundi lahat ng tao eh. But how do we show our love to other people? And he told me, and I was, ano nga? Paano nga? Smile? Then he told me, no, by respect. You don't kill a person because you respect the life that is in that person. You are not rude with a stranger because you respect the personality or that person even though he's a stranger. Respect is the basic act of love according to my uncle. And I said, that makes sense. That makes sense. No. So, the basic way that we can show kindness is respect. Let us be more respectful, not just to these people that we want to give high regard because they're doing something good towards us, but even with the stranger, even with people that we hate or people that hurt us, people that we think that are lower to us. If you are a leader, if you are a boss, respect your subordinates. If you are lower, or if you are an employee, a student, or someone in a lower position, respect those who has authority over us or over you. So be respectful and also be helpful. Though tayo mga Pilipino, meron tayong katangian ng pagiging matulungin. Tinatawagan natin yang bayanihan, no? Ang pagiging makabayan or bayanihan is something that is very inspiring sa mga Pilipino, no? And napakaganda na sa panahon ng kahirapan, sa panahon ng maraming nangangailangan ng tulong, tayo ay maging helpful. We don't need to be rich. Hindi natin kinakailangang maging mayaman o magkaroon ng maraming pera para tayo makatulong. The best way that we can do to help is just help with what you have. You don't need to give a help with something that you don't have. Help with what you have. If you have 2 bottles of water, give the other bottle to the one who is thirsty. Kung may nakita kang nauulanan, give that person something that will help him not get wet in the rain. Or pag may malamig, give a blanket, even an old blanket that you have. There are so many ways that we can help another person. And we don't need to have a lot. Just help with what you can and with what you have. Basta ang importante, ikaw ay makatulong sa iyong kapwa. Also be generous. No? Kung meron naman tayo kakayanang makatulong ng sagana or maging generous sa mga tao, be generous. I love to be generous towards other people. Dahil sabi sa Bible if you sow sparingly, you will reap sparingly. If you sow generously, you will reap generously din. So, ba't mo titipirin ng kindness? Be generous to your kindness. But doesn't mean yung generosity dapat mayaman or napakadami mong... No, be generous in sharing to others with what you have. Okay? And also, be more forgiving. Be more forgiving. Marami ng away-away na nangyayari. No, siguro nung panahon ng lockdown, madalas, nagkakaaway-away na kasi na aborido na dahil nasa nagmagkakasama na lang sa bahay o kung di mo kasama sa bahay, hindi na nakakausap-usap masyado, sumama na loob natin or even other stuff na parang nagkaroon ng mga misunderstandings or arguments or even away. But then, be more forgiving. Be more forgiving, sabi nga ni Jesus Christ. If your brother have sinned against you, forgive them seven times. If after forgiving them 7 times, still they did something wrong to you, forgive them 7 times 7. 7 times. So never stop forgiving. Let us just spread love and kindness. May isang podcaster na napakinggan ko with the name of Chris Somera. Doon sa kanilang podcast ni Ben Kua, sabi niya doon sa kanyang what was he wishing for is that manormalize ang kindness. Kasi we are right now in a time that kindness is being celebrated. Parang ang ganda pakinggan, we celebrate kindness. Parang gandang pakinggan, we celebrate kindness. Pero kung titignan mo, bakit sineselebrate? Ibig sabihin, hindi laging kind ang society. Parang birthday. We celebrate birthday kasi minsan lang yan sa isang taon. But ang kindness sineselebrate kasi hindi pa siya normal. Though, in maybe in our daily life, things are fine. But kindness is not always being shown. No? Kaya sabi niya, manormalize. Ibig sabihin ng kindness, masyadong nagpe-prevail sa society. Let's be one of those people who will contribute so that kindness will prevail in our society. So, be more kind. Let us be more kind. So, in this new year, in the coming years, let us exercise more kindness. Okay? Then, third New Year's resolution is be more productive. Be more productive. Itong pandemic na gumambala sa atin, this pandemic that disturbed us, it made a lot of people be less productive. Kaya kahanga-hanga it is very admirable for these people that even though there was a lockdown, there were limited things to be done, may mga hindi nakapasok sa work, may mga nawalan ng work, but they were able to make themselves be productive. Nakapag-start sila ng business or they were able to come up with something and that became their business and stuff, the good things. Though meron ding mga negative things. No, pero doon tayo sa doon tayo sa good. Doon tayo sa maganda, no? Kaya may mga tao nakapag-start sila ng isang product while they're staying at home, they come up with this. Maganda yung maging productive ang tao, no? Lalo ngayon that, we are becoming more open, nagiging open na ulit ang ating society, bagamat nandiyan pa rin ang threat ng pandemic or ng virus, but, nagiging lenient na ang ating mga communities. No? So, we have more opportunities now to be more productive. No? To be more productive. And some of the tips that I will give, I am applying to myself to be more productive is first, cut on some expenses. I'm guilty on that. Now, cut on some expenses. Lalo na may inflation ngayon. Ano yung inflation? Ito, magtataasan ang mga bilihin kasi nagbabawi, kailangan makabangon din ang economy. No? So, cut on some expenses. No? So, instead of spending more, invest more and save more. Pag pwede pa namang hindi bilhin, wag muna bilhin. No, kaya yung mga yung mga add to cart diyan. Add to cart ng add to cart diyan. Preno muna. Preno muna. No, lalo kung kayo ay if you are in a place that wala namang return policy, one good thing about here in where I'm living is may 30-day return policy. Kaya minsan pag nabili mo na, ay nako, gaso, sige, balik ka na lang. Pwede mo pang ibalik. Pero kung walang return policy sa dyan sa Philippines, may return policy ba tayo dyan sa Philippines? Parang hindi ko pa na-experience mag-return dyan eh. No? So, think twice before buying anything. If it's a want and not a need, medyo muna tayo dyan. Preno, no? Preno tayo dyan, no? If you are stressed, avoid shopping. No, kasi may mga taong retail therapy nila. They are doing retail therapy. Kapag na-stress or na-depress, ang ginagawa nagsha-shopping. Medyo ganyan tayo. Medyo ganyan ako. No, medyo ganyan ako. When I was sad one time, nung nasa Philippines ako, good thing my brother sent me money. He gave me 20,000. Then when I went to the mall, sabi ko, may bibili lang ako. Isa lang. Worth 1,000 pesos lang yung bibiling ko. But I ended up spending more than 5,000 pesos in that one walk inside the department store. Then here, nako po. Kaya ang hirap, no? Masakit sa bulsa kapag lagi kasi retail therapy. Good thing when those things are happening, may pera, no? Pero ngayon, as much as possible, kahit may pera, medyo tabi-tabi muna, no? Pag-isipan mabuti, no, bago gumastos, no? Be cautious, no? Be cautious. Pag may blessings na dumarating sa iyo, save the money for future use or for emergency. Kasi sometimes kapag impulse, ito may pera, sige, buy na tayo. Medyo yun. Mamaya magsisi na tayo sa binili natin. So maganda pag may pera, tabi agad. Tabi lang muna, no? And choose what you're gonna buy or where will you use the money, no? Where will you use the money? And for you to be productive, kasi yun, saving pa lang tayo, stopping putting a little break on putting out the money. So, let's save it. Let us save the money. No? Pero mahirap din naman na kapag nakasave lang. Kasi if it's being saved, mamaya-maya lalabas na yan. No, if you can find something, so hindi pa productivity saving lang. You're just saving it, keeping it. Now, how can you be productive? Invest it. If you can find an investment, but be careful with our investment. Ask advice from the professionals on where and how to invest your money. And if you're gonna do business, pag-aralan mabuti para hindi masayang mga investment. But do some investment. When you invest, it will make what you have be productive or will grow. Yung meron ka, mag-grow yan. No, mag-grow yan. Basta yung investment mo na pag-aralan at tama. No? So, cut on some expenses, save money, and invest. And also put yourself on things that will boost your creativity and on things that you are interested about or interested at. No? So for you to be productive, ilagay mo yung sarili mo sa mga bagay na interesado ka. No? Kapag may mga bagay kang gusto or parang interesado ka, lagay mo yung sarili mo doon. If there are things that you know you're good at, engage yourself on that. No, yun ang isang maganda kapag ang ginagawa mo, gusto mo. No? Dahil pag gusto mo yung ginagawa mo, for sure, magpo-progress ka dyan, mag-grow ka dyan. No, I'm not, ay, gusto ko maglaro. Baka mamaya sabi niyo, oh, gusto ko maglaro. Baka naglalaro na lang tayo ng computer game. So, let us just make sure that what we're doing is productive. I'm also a gamer. I love playing games. So I'm not that kind of gamer na magaling mag-level up or whatsoever. Playing game is just a break or pamlibangan lang, entertainment. No? Pero I'm not that kind of person that I will be productive in playing games. So when I say productive, it will make your life better. It will make you yourself develop or be more improved in whatever you can do or even in your personality. No, you know, one thing I've noticed with most successful people, they are successful because they love what they are doing. Creative people are more creative on things that they are passionate about. Kahit nga hindi ka creative pero yung ginagawa mo, gusto mo, and you are passionate on that thing, it will, eventually, it will make you be better on that. Kaya magiging mag-grow ka talaga, no? So, this year, let's be more productive. Let's grow in our craft. Let us grow with our skills, or in our skills. No? So, be more productive. And, lastly, the last but not the least is increase your faith. Increase your faith. So meron na tayong tatlo, 'di ba? So una, be more healthy, then be more kind, then be more productive, and lastly, increase your faith or have more faith. You know, life is both getting easier and tougher. Both 'yun. Ang ating society, no, ating kapaligiran, ng buhay sa ating panahon ngayon is both o parehong nagiging madali at mahirap. Complicated, no? As technology nowadays is getting more advanced and making a lot of things in life easier, still more people are suffering from mental health crisis and anxiety, or like anxiety and depression. Meron nga akong kausap kanina, he's doing social media detox. Kasi parang may pinagdaanan siya, medyo nalungkot, na mabigat. So what he did, he cut off. He cut off himself from social media. No, messenger lang siya para pag kailangan siyang i-message. But, you know, it was also studied that more people are becoming depressed or anxious when they are on the social media. Kaya, do hindi naman sa lahat ng tao yan, but there's a study already, no? But then, technology is both good and bad. It depends on how one person will use it, no? Parang ano lang 'yan, parang pagkain. Ang pagkain pwedeng maging masama o mabuti sa iyo, no? Kaya kinakailangan ng pagkain ng tama. Kasi pag mali ang kain natin, nakakasama naman din sa isang tao, 'di ba? So, technology pinapadali nga buhay, pero maraming tao ang nakaka-experience din ng negative effect ng technology, no? Catching up and staying up to date with the norm of our society make things tough to many people. Yung pagka-catch up natin sa maraming bagay, ano yung update, ano yung bagong technology, no, pinapahirap din yan ang buhay ng tao. Bakit? Kasi ang tao, gastos ng gastos tuloy. O may bagong cellphone, no, palitan naman tayo ng bagong cellphone. So, nangyari, we keep on, getting, we stressed. We get stressed because we are trying to catch up. no? Kaya life is getting easier but tougher. No, samahan pa natin ng mga masasamang nangyayari sa ating paligid. I'm a person who was raised by my mom in a Christian way of life. And faith is important to us. So as life is both becoming easy and tough, yet complicated, we must fight all of these challenges with our faith. Sinabi sa Bible, faith is our victory. When things are tough, when things are hard, let's increase our faith more para hindi tayo sumuko, hindi tayo bubigay, hindi tayo mag-breakdown. When life is easy, that's good. Life is easy. Then take that time to take that chance to work out more on your faith so that when times of difficulty come, naka-ready ka. Kasi ang life hindi naman laging good. Hindi naman din laging bad. Pero when everything is good, mabuting maging handa sa pagdating ng mga difficult time. So ang gagawin, increase our faith. Increase our faith in God. No, dahil Diyos lang talaga ang ating pag-asa. No, sabi nga, God is the answer to everything. No? Kapag tayo nanghihina, if we are being weakened, no, sabi ni God, aalalayan niya tayo. No? So, increase our faith. Increase our faith. So, for this new year that we will be facing, and in the years to come, hopefully, we could be able to do this New Year's resolution. I myself, sana magawa ko to. Sana magawa ko itong New Year's resolution. No? Be more healthy, be more kind, be more productive, and have more faith in God. And hopefully, at the end of this year, 2022, masabi natin, yes, I have accomplished my New Year's resolution. It's not specific, but all those general points I gave, hopefully may magawa tayo dyan. No? May magawa tayo mga bagay that we can put a check mark. Oh, nagawa ko to. So that next year, we can do more. So, that's it for today. Happy New Year to all of you. And thank you for tuning in to Just Eard's Podcave New Year's Resolution. This is your friendly neighborhood guy next door, Eard Gonzalez. So until then, soon